Hi everybody. I lived. Got everything made, and for I think the first time everything fit. I didn't have to, normally sometimes I have to like hem some pajama bottoms. They'll fit. Yay for me. Well, I wish business stopped, but I gotta go out. But so I gotta go, and you gotta come in with me, because I haven't vlogged forever. I just was enjoying Christmas. Had a great time with the grandkids. I now have my own Alexa, which I can say, because she's in the other room right now. They gave me a dot, so I move Alexa around. And I just have hours and hours of harassing this poor thing. But what's cool is I don't have to run to the phone when I want to know what the new color from Pantone had picked for the year, which is purple again. You're killing me, Pantone. So basically, I have to go out, do some business, try to get shopping in, which I don't know. And then I'm just trying, this will sound weird, I'm cleaning the house, but I'm just trying to get everything in the right room. Like on my nightstand was elastic, thread, needle, and ribbon. So it's now put away. So a lot of the stuff has been like, I just packaged up this. It'll go in the Christmas stuff. So that's kind of like my first goal, is just get everything in the right room. I gotta go. It is so windy out. I can barely get back to the car. Stopped at 7-Eleven to get the usual breakfast drink. I told you I need to go shopping. I don't like to do stuff. I'm tired. Why can't just nothing happen between the 26th and the 2nd? I vote for that. I really do. Well, one of the things I thought I might do is talk about some of the people that I just love on YouTube. And I have to start with Janice, jjmissmam. She was my first viewer, my only viewer for the longest time. And I love you, Janice, and Sally, and Sam. I know I shouldn't like them better than the other birds, but I do. I can't help it. I love Sally and Sam. And if you want to see Sally and Sam, I'll put the link below. Just walked back to the car. It's not easy. Well, that took about an hour longer. I just think I'm impatient or something. I don't know. It's like, okay, I'll just sit here. Because I was like in, I don't know, an alternative reality. After a while, things just go wah, 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 wah. So anyway, then Chrisann Acanfora she started watching me, and MaryEllen After 60. And Chrisann, if you ever see this, please come back. I loved her video. Her videos were really good for me because she was very simplistic on how she did stuff. And it's like, wow. And she even did an eye look for me, which I still play and do. I play it and put it on. So I guess we're going to go home because I need a cup of coffee. I really do. I'm trying to think of like, and then Nathalie, the beauty diva, then, and then I've found O'Carroll from the O'Carroll show. I'm home. I just asked Alexa, how fast is the wind going outside? The average wind speed is 38 with gusts up to 62. Almost fell on my bottom. Yeah, we go from single digits to 50 degrees today. Single digits. So anyways, where was I? MaryEllen. This is kind of like, this will probably go on a couple videos because I like to talk about the people I watch and the people I love on YouTube. YouTube is such a wonderful community. MaryEllen. I love MaryEllen. We think alike. She is so utilitarian that I love it. I love it. And Nathalie, oh God, she really is the beauty diva. I really like it though when she does clothing. She knows that. And I love her like glamour days when she would pull out her mom's scrapbooks. Nathalie, I love those. I love it when you just show us the pictures because a lot of them. See, when I was in England, we did not have a TV. My dad bought a TV. And we owned it for about, I'd say, he bought a TV and you have to have TV license and everything, got it all set up. He turned it on and they don't really censor. They believe that you can change the channel or turn it off. So my dad turned it off and the Japanese ambassador lived above us. And he wanted a TV, so my dad took it. And gave him the TV with the TV license that he didn't even charge him. He said, no, So when we came back, my life was full of what my grandmother loved, which were movies. She just loved movies. I loved the news. I found the news absolutely fascinating. So there's not too many old movies I haven't seen. So let's see, where are we? Glitzy Fritzy. Mary, I watched your video about your glitziness. And I voted. I love it. And Mary, you are who you are. And the glitzy fritzy, the fritzy part, I believe is what you call it, is you. And I would not, for any reason, change it. I mean, I'm just who I am. And if you don't like it, I guess it's kind of like the English. Turn the channel. Then there's Joan. Junebug. I'll have the links down below. I love Joan. And I really liked it that she was real upfront about getting her facelift. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's a facelift. And she got rid of her neck. And I really liked that. It just is like, this is what I look like, okay? I really dug that. I know it's strange. So anyway, I've been buying these. And these are 32 ounces, I think. Let me look to make sure before I start saying stuff. 33.3 fluid ounces. So I'm supposed to be drinking 2 of these if you go by the 8x8, which 8x8 is, what, 30? I don't know. I don't know. I lost that part. Remember when I had that in here? Numbers I don't do. But anyway, it's basically 2 of these. I've not yet done it. I've done 1 3/4 before falling asleep. And I'll drink the rest in the morning to try to, I don't know, justify it somehow. But not done it yet. So think about how much water you're drinking. But my water thing is also designed for high altitude, very dry. So I don't know, there's no real set formula. I think that I had asked my daughter, well, my daughter would probably know too, because she's into stuff like that. My daughter has quit her job, by the way, FYI, and is going to be opening up her own storefront. She has a doctor that will work with her. Let's see, I spent the night with my grandchildren, and I think they know there's no Santa Claus. But they weren't going to talk about it. So this is, you know, the last real Santa year. And we had a wonderful time. My nephew was there. And it was just really fun. Jules came up with us. Oh, FYI, there's another FYI. Jules is officially separated. Her husband has rented a house for 6 months. She has agreed to go to marriage counseling. He hasn't yet set it up, so who knows. So she came up. So it was basically just my daughter, the grandchildren, my nephew, Jules, and I like my daughter. My daughter's very, she bought a box of gingerbread men and cookies and stuff to decorate. All done. It was so fun because all we had to do is sit there and decorate them. Loved it, loved it. So other than I came home after, you know, that was, you know, Christmas Day, and just like went into my bed and stayed there a whole nother day. I was digging it. Just really trying to drink my water and just watch TV. And I actually watched Christmas movies because I hadn't gotten any more. I was so busy with other things. I was listening to NPR a lot. So, you know, I'm going to stay off the news for a while. News blackout. I have to put myself in news blackout. So that's really about it for me. I mean, other than Pantone, like I said, I think 3 years ago was like a burgundy, and I can dig burgundy, but my you know, my walls are burnt umber. So I mean, I can dig, like, not super crazy about red, but take it more to a burgundy or a very, what I call a brownish red, and I'm good. But red, I'm not super crazy about. And so I got given a bunch of meat from Anita. She sent this Omaha steaks or whatever. So I have lots of beef. She wanted me to send her, like, you know, like I put my cell phone against the steaks, because steaks are only like this big. Even the hamburgers aren't as big as like when I just buy them at Safeway. And she said, I should have just bought you a Safeway gift card. Could have bought your own meat. But she's doing great. She does, though. We got through the lumpectomy, and he's going back in to get some cleaner margins. And she will have to do some radiation and take some pill, if anybody knows what this pill is, for 5 years, no, 3 years. Because I haven't looked it up yet. I guess I could ask Alexa. I'm telling you, I am having, but the kid said, this way you'll never be lonely. You'll have Alexa. And they also gave me a box of things I can, you know, just put in my outlets and plug it in. And Alexa will turn those things off and on for me. So, I don't know. I like having a stupid house. I don't know that I want a smart house. I mean, the couch may decide it wants to, like, be that way instead of that way. And I don't want it that way because it's west-east and might want to go north-south. Who knows? I don't know that I want a smart house. But I'm thinking about it. Well, I love you guys, and I will discuss more channels and more people in my next upcoming videos. Well, I love you guys, like always, and I hope you're having a happy holiday. Bye-bye.